Welcome to the Masonic Minute. Today's topic of conversation will be why do we call it the Blue Lodge? And this is from an article that was written by Brother Blake Bowden, Satu Yom Curtis Masonic Lodge. Why have we adopted blue into the lodge name? Where does it come from? What does it represent and mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. The mother of all Freemasonry, the place where every man begins his journey into the ancient craft of free and accepted Masons, the Blue Lodge. It has been here in America that the term Blue Lodge has become popularized and so widely used. Originally, it was frowned upon, and lodges were called craft lodges or ancient craft lodges. Some were even called a St. John's Lodge. According to Coyle's Masonic Encyclopedia, there may be a number of reasons why symbolic lodges are called Blue Lodges. Since ancient times, the color blue has been associated with immortality, eternity, and fidelity. References to the color blue in the Bible emphasize the special place blue has as a color symbolizing goodness and immortality. The Druids also honored the color, while the ancient Egyptians used the color to represent Amun, one of their most important gods. The ancient Babylonians associated the color blue with the gods. In medieval times, Christians saw blue as the symbol of perfection and hope, and as well as of immortality and fidelity. It is not known when blue first came to be associated with Freemasonry, although some historians think that initially the color was used in craft masonry to represent the sky. Today, blue for Masons symbolizes brotherhood and symbolizes the fact that Masons should seek out virtues as extensive as the blue dome of heaven. Albert Mackey's Encyclopedia of Freemasonry under blue has gone further to share. He says, blue is emphatically the color of Masonry. It is the appropriate tincture of the ancient craft degrees. The Hebrew word for blue, when referring to spiritual matters, is tekhelet, derived from the root word meaning perfection. It is well known that among the ancients, initiation into the mysteries and perfection are synonymous terms, and this is why blue is the appropriate color for the greatest of all the systems of initiation the world has ever known, the ancient Blue Lodge craft. Beyond the allegory and symbolism of the color blue, there is a reality of millions of men who have experienced things beyond themselves, transformed and evolved into their highest potentials, reached even farther to give the same to other men, while standing in and being a member of a Blue Lodge. It is said over and over again, there is no other degree higher than the third degree, and being a Master Mason, there is no higher distinction in our entire institutional fraternity. With that being said, we all should remember, support, and love our Blue Lodges, where we began as good men, and through the motherly love of our ancient craft lodge, we were brought into the world anew, literally brought from the dark to the light, to rise as great men. This has been today's Masonic Minute. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment below and ask for more and different type of articles and suggestions in order for us to keep this up. Have a good night.